Welcome back to Carverse, the place where we dive deep into the most exciting rides hitting the road. And today, oh boy, Toyota just dropped something that has the entire car world buzzing. I'm talking about the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser Mini. And let me tell you, this thing might just be the most shocking SUV of the year. Now, when you hear Land Cruiser, most people picture that big, rugged beast that's been conquering trails for decades. But Toyota just flipped the script. They've taken the legendary Land Cruiser DNA and packed it into a smaller, more city-friendly, yet still trail-ready SUV. Yeah, you heard me right. The Land Cruiser just went compact. And honestly, I think Toyota might have nailed it. So let's start with the design. At first glance, the Land Cruiser Mini doesn't look like a watered-down version of the big guy. No, it's got that same bold, boxy presence, a squared-off front, end, chunky fenders, and a grille that screams confidence. It's like Toyota studied what people loved about the old-school off-roaders and gave it a modern twist. You look at it and immediately think, yep, that's a Land Cruiser, but it's scaled down to a size that actually makes sense for people who want something practical for daily driving, but still crave that rugged, go-anywhere vibe. And under the hood, this is where things get interesting. The Mini is expected to launch with Toyota's hybrid powertrain, pairing a 2.4-liter turbo engine with electric assist. Translation: you're looking at solid fuel efficiency without sacrificing the torque you need to climb hills or pull through mud. Toyota's been killing it with hybrids lately, and bringing that tech into a smaller Land Cruiser is a genius move. You get enough punch for adventure, but you're not burning through fuel like the old gas guzzlers. Off-roaders, don't worry, Toyota didn't forget about you. The 2026 Land Cruiser Mini still packs the goods. We're talking full-time all-wheel drive, impressive ground clearance, and Toyota's advanced traction management systems. Rock, sand, snow, you name it, this thing's built to handle it. Think of it as a little mountain goat ready to scramble anywhere you point it. Sure, it's not the full-size Land Cruiser, but Toyota made sure this Mini stays true to the family name. Inside, Toyota really stepped up. The cabin looks way more premium than you'd expect in a compact SUV. We're talking soft-touch materials, a big infotainment screen with all the modern features, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and enough tech to keep even the most distracted passenger entertained. But here's what I love. They kept it functional. Durable finishes, practical storage, and just enough rugged styling to remind you that this isn't just some soft crossover. It's still a Land Cruiser at heart now. Let's talk about price, because this is where things get even more shocking. The full-size Land Cruiser has always been kind of a dream SUV. Amazing, but way out of budget for most people. With the Mini, Toyota is aiming at a much more approachable price point. Rumors are pointing to somewhere in the mid-$30,000 to low $40,000 range. That puts it right up against SUVs like the Ford Bronco Sport, Jeep Cherokee, maybe even the smaller Land Rovers. Suddenly, owning a Land Cruiser isn't just for people with deep pockets. It's actually within reach for a lot more drivers. And that's huge, because the Land Cruiser name has so much history. This is a badge that's been trusted around the world, from the deserts of the Middle East to the jungles of South America. People know Land Cruisers are built tough, built to last, and built to take you places most SUVs wouldn't dare. By creating a Mini version, Toyota is basically opening the door to a whole new generation of fans who want that same spirit of adventure, but in a package that fits their lifestyle. Comparing it to past models, you can clearly see Toyota is listening. The last generation Land Cruiser was a monster. Heavy, thirsty, and let's be honest, kind of oversized for most people's needs. The Mini feels like Toyota's answer to those complaints. You still get the rugged capability, but it's smarter, more efficient, and way more practical for everyday life. It's like they've taken the essence of the Land Cruiser, distilled it down, and bottled it into something fresh. And I can't ignore the competition here, because this Mini is stepping right into a hot segment. Jeep's been ruling the small off-road market with the Wrangler and the Compass Trailhawk. Ford brought back the Bronco and even made a Bronco Sport for city folks. But now, Toyota's coming in with a Land Cruiser Mini. And the name alone, carries serious weight. This thing could shake up the entire compact SUV market. What I really like is that Toyota didn't just chase trends. They could have made some boring crossover and slapped the Land Cruiser name on it. Instead, they actually built something worthy of the badge. And if you've been following Toyota lately, you know they've been leaning hard into rugged design. The new Tacoma, the new 4Runner, even the Sequoia. The Land Cruiser Mini feels like the missing puzzle piece, completing the lineup with a compact option that still feels authentic. So what's the takeaway here? The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser Mini might be smaller, but it's no compromise. It's bold, efficient, off-road capable, and finally makes the Land Cruiser name accessible to way more people. Honestly, I think Toyota has a winner on their hands. And if you're even remotely interested in a small SUV, this one should definitely be on your radar. All right, guys, that's my take on the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser Mini, the most shocking SUV of the year. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Toyota made the right move by shrinking the Land Cruiser? Or should they have left the legend untouched? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious what you think. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Carverse, and stay tuned because we've got a lot more exciting car deep dives coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.